What's going on, everybody? So I'm going to do an updated video on the old Maximizer cart. Like I said in the previous video, if you haven't seen that, feel free to go back through and check it. I don't do all the editing yet. I'm actually working on finding someone to help me with the editing because it's just not my strong suit. But anyway, so you won't see a link pop up or anything. But if you go back through my videos, you can find out the first video where I compare the Maximizer to the Snap-on Epic because those are two of the larger carts. Now Cornwell did come out with their Platinum cart and it's priced similarly to the Epic cart. I think it's like 4,500-ish or somewhere right around in there. But I just want to do an update on the Maximizer because I've got it pretty much set up. I'm still waiting on some other or accessories for the side rail system here. But I've got it pretty much set up as far as like storage goes. Still got a little bit in the bottom drawers to play with and stuff, but we're getting there. So I just thought I'd do an update because I have had people asking on Instagram and YouTube. So anyway, so we'll just get right into it. I'm not gonna take a bunch of your time. I don't like doing that because I know y'all are busy. So up here, I bought the Mac flat rails and then I put all of my extensions up there because they were all down in here. Aside from these, I haven't gotten these up there yet, which I plan to do. And then I put all my 1/4 inches up there, except for these two little ones. I am working on getting a better magnet system because I like these magnets. They're super strong. They're from Snap-on, super duper strong, but they're just not ideal for using it for this because there's only a magnet at each ratchet. And I'd like to have all of my ratchets up here. So as of right now, I've just got a ratchet on each magnet spot. So that will change as well. And then I bought this flat, it's Craftsman from Lowe's and it's absolutely garbage. It barely even holds these wrenches on here that are flat. So if you see that at any of the places, don't buy it. It's worthless. It's not worth your money. So learn from my mistake. Let's talk about the Maximizer cart as a whole and what I think about it. Overall, I will say for the money, I'm happy with it. And what do I mean by that? Well, it's a lot cheaper than my Epic cart was. And it's cheaper than if I wanted to do like another similar cart through Snap-on, same size. I can tell you there is a huge quality difference between my Snap-on and Maximizer as I've used this. No one can convince me of any different. I have Epic, Snap-on, KRL Master Series, and Snap-on Diagnostic cart, Maximizer, and then I had an old Cornwell cart too as well. And the quality is just not there on the Maximizer cart, to be completely honest. Am I terribly upset with the cart? No, not at all. I still use it every day and it does the job, and it was, you know, a couple $1,000s cheaper than the alternative in the Epic cart. So, you know, of course, a couple $1,000s cheaper. I don't expect it to be the same exact quality, but like we noticed this, there was a bolt missing. It looked like it was in there. Maybe it got lost in shipping. I don't know, something, but we noticed that with my dealer. It was missing the charge cable. They had to order that, which is annoying. I just think that that's something small. And then if you look at the lock here, and don't mind the dust, but the lock, you can see like, and you can't really see in the video, but it actually lifts all the metal up. Like, it's just super weird. And if it's designed that way, honestly, it's just really weird. I don't know why it does that, but the whole entire lock moves and shifts, and then the metal actually bows in and out. And then I did notice too, I don't know if it's on this one or not, but let's see if I can get a good look at it. Whoops, everything's falling off because I normally don't show it. So like you can see, I don't know if it'll show up in the video, but this piece right here like bows in. So on mine, it doesn't touch, but the Mac dealer had one on his truck too, and it was actually rubbing the lid. He had another Maximizer cart, and this was bowed so much that it actually rubbed the lid and rubbed a spot on it. On the lid, which was super crappy. And like I said, this is why that magnet sucks, because it can't even hold a wrench on there by folding the lid down. So anyways, all right, let's get back into it because like I said, I don't want to take up a ton of your time. I want to keep this video under 10 minutes. So the top is still about the same. I haven't changed the top part right here. Everything's still the same. All of my sockets. and extensions. One of the biggest downfalls, I will say, and I already knew this going into it, but I didn't realize how much it was going to affect me from the beginning, was having a flat work surface versus not having a flat work surface. Now I can flip the lid down, but it's a pain when you're flipping and closing the lid if you need to get something out of here. Obviously, if you own a flip lid cart, you know that. So slide top, is a little better, but you don't get the same storage in that top part. So screwdrivers and all my pliers and stuff all here in the top drawer. First drawer. Second drawer is, oops, locked it. Second drawer is all my wrenches. So those are tool widgets, I think. So if you look at all the reviews, everybody loves them, and don't get me wrong, they work great, as you can tell, and they're just sitting inside of the drawer. But when I got them, like, the quality of them was actually really crappy. There's like little magnets that are supposed to go down in here, and I would say about a quarter of them, the bottom base plate had fallen out in shipping. The magnet was falling out. Just terrible quality. But they are just sitting in a drawer, not doing much. So, I don't know. I'm just really weird about that stuff. I'd rather pay a little extra and get something that's high quality versus, try to save a buck and have trouble with it. So the power drawer, or as I call the moneymaker drawer. So I don't think that's changed much since I did the last video, but I can't remember. And then this is just like a few miscellaneous. That's my Blue Point Allen, Torx master set. If you have that set, excuse me, you already know it's awesome. And then I think one of the new things I added was this bit set here that I didn't have before. This isn't a tool, but I thought this bit set was awesome, and it has worked out fantastic. Yeah, just holding a couple of things in there, my torque wrench. This is just a miscellaneous drawer. Like I said, the last two drawers I still got to do some messing with, but this is like this is basically my brake drawers. I use my brake stuff, and then I have my brushes, and then obviously I have my my grinder when I'm grinding the brackets off and stuff. Hammers, whatever, if I gotta get some rotors off. And then my this is where I store my torque wrenches. That's the one up there for the tires, and that's my 1/2" digital. That's the 3/8 digital. So like I said, yep, just still doing that. And then so on the side, one of the things I added was the cord bracket. So I bought that and added it. And then I added this, it's like a oil jug. I don't know. It's just basically just as you can see, just a big tray, which this is normally not in there. But I put that in there so that way I don't have to keep that kind of stuff in the drawers, because I don't want that fluid and liquid dripping inside the box. And then I got this just little cheap Lowe's magnetic tray for my other sprays. Lowe's paper towel holder. That stuff I don't care about. It doesn't need to be fancy, just as long as it serves the purpose. The magnet on this is actually really good, and it is on this as well, so those work great. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing really else to talk about. So that's where the cart sits for now. I do plan, like I said, to change a couple things up here, because honestly, with the flip lids, it is nice. You have all this extra space up here to store stuff. And so if you organize it and do it right, you can hold a ton more stuff up there. And I will change that up. And I in my mind, I plan to keep it so if I do need a work surface, it's the ability for it to close and keep everything on there without falling off. Sorry, I put my hand in front of the camera. That is my goal. We'll see how that actually works out in the execution of it. So like I said, overall, for the money I paid for it, yes, I do like it, and it is worth it. I almost had a relapse in judgment and almost traded it in for a Snap-on cart that my dealer had because it looks so good. But then I was just like, that's so stupid, dumb to do. But like I said, there are some quality issues. The drawers are just not the same. It's just not the same. But like I said, it's a couple $1,000s cheaper than the alternative in most cases. So it's all good. Like I don't know. I guess there's that it depends on you and your personal preference and what you're willing to spend and all that. And in that situation, because I don't do payments on anything, I just pay it off. or I'll do like large lump sums, it makes a difference for me versus someone that's going to pay, $40 a pay or whatever they're doing. I try to pay cash for it all up front, or do like large $500 to $1,000 payments. So that way it's paid off, within 2 months or so. So then I don't have to worry about it. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, as always, leave them in the comments below. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and like the video. And if you like this kind of content, please feel free to subscribe, and hopefully we will be pumping out some more videos here soon. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.